Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hello everyone, welcome back to this episode 2 of Let's Play Alan Wake. And this is a flashback episode, it seems. It's snowing. Let's turn on the coffee.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Man, I wonder how much he pays for rent or the down payment on this damn thing. Damn. New York, huh? Oh man, I can't go outside. Let's go to Alex. Oh, I can't sprint or jump here. Casually walk. Skip Alex, let's go to your room. Radio, it's what's on the news.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
It was strange. It's an old style radio, and it's what, 21st century? Pretty retro. Like I have one in my room. From the 1970s. One of the first digital clocks. Alright, let's go meet my wife.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
Yeah, I wonder how. Alright, let's see what I got here.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
Oh, his books.
The last time was the
Paul
last
Casey.
time.
The
Oh, and
things
speaking of
that
Barry,
I want.
he called.
Oh, lights went out. Hey, look, another
Alan!
code. Take a picture,
Alan,
guys.
Please
Scan
check
it.
the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Oh, come on.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just get the lights back
Yeah,
on
you're
now,
scaredy cat.
please.
Focus. Take the flashlight.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Manuscripts. I found one. Taken. I think it's called The Sudden Stop.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse.
My
Alone
friend
at
pop
my
up.
own
I should
way,
edit that.
thinking in metaphors.
I'll do that next episode.
The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Ooh, sour lips. That'd be nice candy right there. Dark punches in the diner. Let's do the sun stops.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby.
Baby what?
Honey,
Girl?
I'm home.
Boy? Pretty good damn right for a game. Okay, go back. Resume game. I'm right here,
Hi.
baby.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry.
He's
We'll
buying
just
your
break out the
face.
candles.
Applying her face.
I know, it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
The clicker.
If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Use the clicker in the future. Use it. Might save your life. Finally, the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Like I have a nightmare.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc
Sure.
Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
I'm sure he has enough time. Here's your retirement.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll
There
take
it
your
is.
word for it, Doc.
Probably 5 pounds. Wonder why they use newspaper to cover and stuff. Come on, you gotta use paper towels or something. Don't want all that ink on your fish, right? Here's
I
the
believe
map
you'll
again.
find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
Sure thing, Doc.
Thank
Sure
you for
again.
testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
I think she knows
Very
something.
good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
All
That
right.
was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Yeah, also dark secrets. Look at the computer. Where are the cables? This place is pretty good. I like how there's only a female officer.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Alright. Look at those people missing. Which brought Bruce Dusky, Jacob Miller. Oh, he's related to Miller. 07, huh? Missing cat. Who will post something like that? Should belong in the streets.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you for that.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit drinking for good.
How he watches
Oh, no
that
such
bus?
luck.
Oh, I
I
didn't go out
couldn't go
here.
anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake.
Sure.
Hey!
Coffee.
Hey!
I'm asking.
I need more light in here.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Sure.
God damn it! More lights! Hey! Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The
Sure,
deputies,
Tubby boy.
they don't... Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You
Sure.
know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him.
I didn't know who
You
you were
wanna
talking
know
about.
who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was.
Was he a shadow?
It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like
Crazy drunk. Hey, another one.
something a drunk would say, but believe me.
Let's see which one's that one.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Really?
I wasn't drunk.
Now let's go outside.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Yes. Look forward. Classic cop cars. Who still uses these kind of cars? Small towns? Impossible. Everyone using like Crown. Either a, what do you call them? Let's go. Kick. This strong guy. Knock all of them in one hit.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here.